Every day, David gets worse. He's not just sneezing anymore, he's weeping, literally, non-stop. His nose is swollen, his face is on fire. On the third day, a rash appears. "What's wrong with me?" he yells, staring into the mirror. "Lucy, I have a major meeting today. I can't show up looking like this." "It's just nerves," I soothe him. "You always react to stress this way." "How can I stay calm? My stomach is covered in spots. Do something." I walk out of the bedroom. I lean my back against the door. And I smile, a real wide smile. Then I wipe the smile away. I go to get the ointment. Because I am a caring wife, attentive, devoted. There's no reason to suspect me, none at all. And yet, this is the beginning of the end, even if he doesn't know it yet. The doctor arrives in the evening, Arthur, fit, a wide pearly white smile, sharp brown eyes. "I heard Kieran behaves better when you're around," he tells me. "I assume you two were close before the accident?" "We didn't know each other before the accident," I reply. "I just want to ease his suffering." "Commendable," he nods with condescension. "You should consider volunteering." I smile. I hang on every word. I act like I believe him completely. But I'm thinking, what kind of doctor diagnoses someone just by their pulse? Who says the patient doesn't want to recover? Before he leaves, I ask for his card. "Only in emergencies," he says curtly, handing it over. Of course, I agree. I close the door. I look at the card. He's not a real doctor, I'm sure of it, and now I have his name. "I didn't believe him," I say, returning to Kieran. "He tried to convince me that you can't get better." "But that's a lie. I don't believe it." I look at him, and suddenly his face changes. The right side begins to move. His lips twitch, a crooked, broken line, a smile. I jump up. I stare with wide eyes. It's not an illusion, it's real. "Kieran," I whisper, squeezing his palm. "You're coming back to life. This is incredible." I run to the door. I stop. I turn back. "Wait for me here." "Oh, sorry," I laugh. "I'll be back soon, I promise." And I laugh, for real, not out of spite, out of joy. Living, breathing joy. This man is waking up. And in this moment, that's more important than anything else. More than revenge, more than David, more than everything that's happened in this house. A cafe near the Wings residential complex. I arrive early. The only customer is a man in an expensive suit. He raises his hand. "Are you a friend of Kieran's?" "Not exactly anymore," he replies. "After the accident, he asked me not to bother him. Wrote that the family would handle everything. Kieran couldn't have written anything," I say. "He hasn't been able to move for 5 years. Someone wrote that for him." A long pause. He studies me, evaluating. He doesn't believe it, or he's pretending not to. "So you're claiming the message wasn't from Kieran?" "I'm certain. They kept him in a drug-induced coma for years. Tranquilizers." A veterinarian posing as a doctor. David knew. He stays silent, taps a finger against his cup. A dangerous man. You can feel it physically. But that's exactly why he can help. "I need an ally," I say directly. "Will you be the one?" At home, a scandal. Victoria has turned David against me again. Too loud and too arrogant. It's either her or me, I tell my husband. I'm bluffing. He doesn't know that. David explodes, first at his sister, then at his mother, then back at his sister. "Victoria, pack your bags and move into the apartment your brother bought you." "You can't do this," the mother-in-law screams. "Mom, stay out of it. Without Lucy, my brother would be dead by now." And what does Victoria do? When was the last time she even stepped into Kieran's room? The door slams. Victoria leaves, cursing everyone and everything. I stand in the hallway, watching her go. One less problem. But I realize David didn't kick his sister out for me. He kicked her out to keep control over Kieran's illness. That means Kieran is his real leverage. That's vital to know. Claire calls. I lock myself in the bathroom, turning on the water. Lucy. I found him. Look at the photo. Is this your doctor? I open the message. I see the face. It's him. Yes, Claire, that's the guy. Now sit down, she says. A pause, a long one. Claire, talk to me. It's Victoria, she says. Her lover, a vet. He worked for the money, didn't know the full plan, or pretended not to. Alex already spoke with him. I sink onto the edge of the tub, not David. Victoria, though, why not David? Both of them. She organized it, he looked the other way. There's more, Claire adds. The labs are back. It's tranquilizers. The kind they give to animals. Kieran could have recovered 3 years ago. They just kept him under this garbage. Silence on the line. Silence inside me. Just rage. Quiet. Precise. I tell Kieran everything. About Victoria, the vet, the tranquilizers. You were right from the start, I say. When you refused to take the pills, you knew before any of us did. He lies there and listens. His eyes are alive. They're laughing. Laughing, he exhales. I flinch. I look at him. Again. Kieran, did you say that out loud? Did you actually say it? Yes, he says hoarsely. I throw myself at him. I hug him tight, probably too tight. Sorry, I laugh. I'm just so happy. You have no idea how happy I am. He looks at me. A crooked smile. Lucy, he whispers. For the first time in 5 years, he says my name. And that one little word weighs more than all my husband's betrayal, heavier than the hurt, warmer than revenge. I call Alex from the locked bathroom. I have a window, I say. This Saturday, David is hosting a dinner for investors. Lots of guests, noise, alcohol. This is our chance. Will Aurora be inside? David demands she be there. That means I'll have to act on my own. Can you handle it? Yes. A pause. Lucy, he says, you realize there's no turning back? My man will be inside, posing as a waiter. Give him the key to the back entrance. Fine. And don't be a hero. Just keep the situation under control. I hang up. Keep the situation under control. Easier said than done. But I've learned. Over these weeks, I've learned a lot. Most importantly, when to be afraid and when to act. And now, it's time to act. Saturday morning, chefs, waiters, flowers. David is ecstatic about the evening. Aurora arrives. We hug briefly, like strangers in public. Her eyes show understanding. She knows what tonight is. How are you? I whisper. Ready, she answers. The waiter, a blue-eyed brunette, catches my eye. Alex's man. I discreetly pass him the key to the back door. Guests begin to arrive, and right then, I realize something is wrong. These aren't business partners. Bloated faces, heavy glares, gold on their wrists. They look at us, at me and Aurora, the way you look at a product. Fear creeps in slowly. It builds. What did David promise them? All right. Let's get down to business, one guest says. We didn't come here just for dinner. And David names a price. Let's start at $500,000 for my daughter. Aurora freezes. $600,000 comes from the right. Something inside me breaks. Not from fear, from clarity. Absolute, blinding clarity. This is who my husband is. This is how far he's gone. I look at the waiter. He shakes his head. Not yet. I grip a knife under the table. I look at David. He's laughing with the rest of them. 15 seconds. I'm counting. 1, 2, 3. I look at Aurora. She's pale as a sheet. She stands up. Fat crime boss grabs her by the wrist. 14, 15. Time's up. I bolt up. I grab a wine bottle. I smash it over the first man's head. He goes down. Aurora is right behind me, a metal fruit tray, into her father, with a crash. Even my mother-in-law is with us, a tablecloth wrapped around a guest's neck. The three of us are wrecking the table, dishes flying, bottles, screams. "What are you doing?" David roars. "This is all your fault." He leaps across the table at me. I dodge. He lands face first on the floor. The waiter, Drew, pulls Aurora toward the exit. I grab the mother-in-law. "Let's go." "I'm staying," she says. "This is my house." No time. I run after Aurora, outside, to the van by the gates. "I'll kill you," David screams after us. The van door slams shut. The tires screech. I breathe. The van moves. Aurora huddles close to me. "Are you okay?" I ask. "I was scared," she admits. "Honestly, now I'm alive." Alive, I repeat. That's what matters. The doors swing open. Alex. He quickly scans our faces. "Kieran is already at the clinic," he says. "Everything's clear." I close my eyes. I exhale. Kieran is safe. Aurora and I are too. David is under investigation. I dreamed of cold, calculated revenge, a slow destruction of his plans. But sometimes, revenge happens fast, a bottle to the head, and that's revenge too. Hot, honest, real. I look at Alex. He looks back at me. A little longer than necessary. "Now the police," he says. "Now the police," I agree. Samuel Blackwood places a folder on the table. "It started before the accident," he says. "Victoria wanted Kieran out of the way. She staged the crash. But Kieran lived. Then came the plan with the pills. And David knew. He didn't organize it, but he knew. And he looked away. Because it was profitable. Kieran is beside me in a wheelchair. He squeezes my hand. "My mother?" he asks. "She knew about the accident. About the pills, she claims she didn't. Proving otherwise is nearly impossible. Probation." "So, they stole 5 years from me," Kieran says softly. 5 years? Yes. He's silent. Then he looks at me. "You know, that was the first time I truly saw you. Really saw you. When you walked in and said you wouldn't give me their pills. A private clinic out of town." I walk toward Kieran's room. The door is ajar. I hear voices. "Would you mind if I asked Lucy out on a date?" Alex asks. "Go ahead and try," Kieran replies, "though I'll be against it. You're in a chair. What can you offer?" As soon as I'm back on my feet, I'll tell her myself. She's my guardian angel. I'm not letting go without a fight. "No way," Alex laughs. "There's definitely going to be a fight." I stand behind the door. I'm not breathing. I knock. I enter. They both look at me. Alex with a smile, Kieran calmly. But in his gaze, there's something new. Something I hadn't noticed before. Or maybe I noticed it but didn't understand. "Hey," I say. "Hey," Kieran says. "You came." I promised. And I smile. Simply. No calculation, no strategy. 6 months have passed. David and Victoria are awaiting trial. Eleanor is working at a local grocery store. Sometimes she calls Kieran. He doesn't answer. Aurora is expecting a baby. Drew is by her side. And I'm waiting too. And Kieran is with me. The man I first saw lying in a white room with a hollow stare. The one I once told, "I won't leave until I'm sure you're safe." I didn't leave. Sometimes I think about that night, the broken glass, the blood on the carpet, how love dies. But then I look at Kieran, laughing at something Aurora said, and I realize love doesn't die. It shatters in one place and appears in another. Different, real. They say hot revenge is sweet, and it's true, but what comes after is twice as sweet.